Attracting someone you're interested in is a topic that often gets reduced to checklists and techniques, but the reality is that true, genuine attraction runs much deeper than surface-level strategies. When you focus on forging a real connection, the physical aspects tend to follow naturally. In this video, we're going to explore 6 key principles for creating that kind of magnetic connection, without relying on gimmicks or manipulative tactics. The goal here is to help you develop the skills to attract someone in a way that feels authentic, empowering, and ultimately, more fulfilling for both of you. 1. Focus on presence. The foundation of any deep connection is presence, being fully engaged and attentive in the moment. Far too often, we let ourselves get distracted by our phones, our own thoughts, or other external stimuli when we're trying to connect with someone. But when you're truly present, it sends a powerful subconscious signal that this person has your undivided attention and that you value them. So the first step is to put down your phone, make eye contact, and actively listen. Ask thoughtful questions that show you're invested in understanding them better. Reflect back what they say to demonstrate you're tracking the conversation. And avoid the temptation to plan out what you're going to say next, just focus on being fully immersed in the exchange. This presence and attentiveness radiates confidence and makes you appear more self-assured and appealing. It's a subtle but incredibly powerful quality. When someone feels truly heard and validated, it creates a sense of trust and intimacy that goes far beyond surface-level attraction. 2. Cultivate authentic confidence. Confidence is one of the most universally attractive traits, but it's important to understand that true confidence is not the same as arrogance or bravado. Arrogance is often just a mask for insecurity, whereas authentic confidence comes from a place of self-assuredness and self-acceptance. The key is to focus on celebrating the things that make you uniquely awesome. What are you genuinely passionate about? What are you good at, whether it's a skill, a hobby, or just a quirky personality trait? When you can identify those positive qualities and embrace them wholeheartedly, it sends a powerful message that you know your worth. This confidence is attractive because it makes you attractive to yourself first. It's not about trying to impress someone else or live up to some external standard of what an attractive person should be. It's about honoring and taking pride in who you truly are. And when you carry yourself with that kind of self-assurance, it becomes incredibly alluring to others. The key is to avoid the trap of false confidence, which often manifests as arrogance, cockiness, or that try-hard vibe. True confidence is relaxed, genuine, and emanates from a place of self-acceptance. It's not about putting on a show or trying to be someone you're not. It's about celebrating the awesome person you already are. 3. Embrace playful flirting. Flirting is all about infusing your interactions with a sense of playful, light-hearted energy. It's about finding common ground for gentle teasing, creating inside jokes, and sharing genuine laughter. When you can tap into that playful dynamic, it creates a fun, magnetic vibe that draws people in. The key, though, is to keep things respectful and avoid anything that could come across as mean-spirited or invasive. Flirting should feel fun and natural, not forced or creepy. Focus on reading the other person's comfort level and making sure your playful banter is reciprocated. Things like making eye contact, smiling genuinely, and finding light-hearted ways to poke fun at each other can be great flirting tactics. But always err on the side of being kind, considerate, and keeping the vibe upbeat. Flirting is about creating a sense of shared joy and connection. It's about finding common ground and letting your natural charisma and personality shine through. When you can do that in a way that feels respectful and empowering for both of you, it lays the foundation for a truly compelling attraction. 4. Leverage body language. Your nonverbal communication plays a huge role in how you come across to others. Things like making eye contact, smiling genuinely, and keeping an open, confident posture all send powerful signals about your comfort level, self-assurance, and interest in the other person. For example, making consistent eye contact shows you're engaged and present. Leaning in slightly when someone is speaking demonstrates that you're truly listening and care about what they have to say. And keeping an open, relaxed stance, rather than crossed arms or fidgeting, communicates that you're approachable and comfortable in the situation. At the same time, it's important to be mindful of physical boundaries and not invade someone's personal space, especially early on. Things like gentle, appropriate touch, like a light hand on the arm during conversation, can be powerful, but only if the other person seems receptive to it. Always err on the side of caution and read their comfort level carefully. The key is to focus on body language that is both confident and considerate. You want to exude an aura of self-assurance and openness, but without being overbearing or ignoring the other person's boundaries. It's a delicate balance, but when you nail it, your nonverbal cues can be incredibly alluring. 5. Understand the power of touch. Speaking of touch, it's an incredibly potent tool for building attraction and intimacy, but it has to be wielded with care and respect. The truth is, touch can be a very personal, vulnerable act, and it's crucial that you read the other person's signals and comfort level before escalating anything physical. That said, when the timing and context are right, appropriate touch can be a powerful way to deepen your connection. A light, friendly touch on the arm or hand while laughing at a joke, for example, can create a sense of warmth and intimacy. Briefly brushing a stray hair out of someone's face can also feel very intimate, if the situation calls for it. The key is to start small and slow, and always be hyper-aware of the other person's body language and reactions. If they seem to pull back or get uncomfortable, respect that and don't push it. The goal is to create a sense of safety and trust, not to force physical intimacy. Ultimately, touch should be the natural result of a strong, genuine connection, not the means to an end. When you focus on building that authentic rapport first, the physical aspects will tend to follow organically, in a way that feels empowering and mutually enjoyable for both of you. 6. Be authentically yourself. Perhaps the most important principle of all is to simply be yourself. Don't try to be someone you're not or to live up to some external standard of what an attractive person should be. The right person will appreciate you for who you truly are. This means being open about your passions, your quirks, your hopes and dreams. Share stories that showcase your unique personality. Find common interests and experiences that you can bond over. The more you can let your authentic self shine through, the more you'll attract people who genuinely resonate with that. It's also important to avoid the trap of trying too hard to impress someone. Confidence and self-assurance are attractive, but arrogance and desperation are not. Focus on being the best version of yourself, not on living up to someone else's idea of perfection. When you can embrace your authentic self and celebrate what makes you unique, it creates a magnetism that goes far beyond surface-level attraction. It allows you to forge meaningful connections built on mutual understanding, respect, and appreciation. And in the end, that's the foundation for the kind of relationship that truly lasts. Conclusion. Genuine attraction isn't about tricks or techniques, it's about creating a real, genuine connection. When you focus on being present, confident, playful, and respectful, you lay the groundwork for the kind of magnetic pull that goes far beyond just physical appearance. Remember, attraction is an energy, not a static set of characteristics. It's about how you carry yourself, how you make someone feel, and the unique spark you create together. By embodying these 6 principles, you'll learn to cultivate that captivating aura that draws people in and leaves a lasting impression. So put down your phone, be bold in celebrating your authentic self, and infuse your interactions with a sense of joy and playfulness. When you do that, the real magic happens, and you'll be well on your way to forging the kinds of connections that are truly worth having.